Hola, 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 my Paint.Eat.Chill family. Thank you guys so much for purchasing your Every Woman Paint kit. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna go over right quick what is in your kit. So, depending on what size you bought, you should have either an 8 by 10 or an 11 by 14 stretch canvas. You should have received your acrylic paints. You should have received your paint brushes. Okay, and you would have gotten 3 of them. Your larger brush, your medium-sized brush, and then your small round liner brush. Okay. Also, in your kit, you would have gotten a palette, a disposable apron with a napkin included in the back. Okay. You should have also gotten printed instructions as well as a copy of the actual painting. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump right in. This one is really fun. And it's a super versatile painting. You can do a lot of cool things with this one. We really wanted to celebrate women with this painting, and just celebrate all of our different colors, and just have fun. Okay, so I'm just getting my paint onto my palette. So you're gonna want to start with your orange, your yellow, and then you have like a light creamish color. Guys, excuse my palette. I tend to use this often, and I did actually just finish another tutorial. So, but these are the colors that we're using. Let me grab a brush and point it out. So, we're using this orange, yellow, and then this cream color right here. Okay. So we're gonna start with our largest brush. Okay. Guys, don't hesitate to dip your brushes in your water to kind of get your color moving on the canvas. Also, a couple of things, guys. Please be wearing clothes that you don't mind getting paint on. Acrylic paint is not the best when it comes to coming out of clothing. Okay, it does tend to stain unless you like super quickly wipe it off. Like, and I mean like super fast. All right. Also, if you go up, I'm sorry, I'm tripping up my words. If you get colors in the wrong spaces, that is perfectly okay. Go ahead and let the paint dry. You can always come back over it. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go ahead. We're gonna start with our orange. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and paint in our sun up here. Now, when I'm painting like a circular object, I like to go in the direction, I like my brush strokes tend to go in the direction of the shape that I'm painting in. Okay, so I'm doing like a C shape. That's the best way for me to explain it. Okay, perfect. All right, guys. So we're gonna then bring that same orange color right down the side. Now, it is perfectly okay if you get some of the paint into other areas. Of course, you can do your best to kind of go around it. But it's okay if you happen to get some of that paint in another section. Okay. So in this case, and guys, I am working on a larger canvas, so bear in mind. However, if you guys finish a step before me, feel free to fast forward the video. This video is yours, okay? You can fast forward, you can stop, rewind, pause as many times as you like, okay? The only thing that we ask is that you do not share this video outside of your home or your paint party. Okay. So perfect. So we've gotten that portion filled in. Now we're gonna skip 2 spaces and we're gonna jump over here, and we're gonna also get this filled in with our orange color as well as right here. Okay. You guys got pretty much the as far as the paint shades go for like the skin tones and stuff like that, you guys more or less got what was advertised on the package. Now it can vary, right? Because we do caution that paint kits can and sometimes do come with different paint colors. That's just to give you guys a more unique experience, okay? But with that being the case, I will show you guys how to get a couple of different shades for your skin tones. That way you can customize it to your liking, okay, based on the colors that we have available for you to use. So like for example, brown is a really deep orange color, right? So there's ways to darken your orange, lighten your, to get a more deeper tone. I'm just gonna go over this leaf a little bit here, because I am using a larger brush, so it's a little harder to get. Also, guys, feel free to use whichever brush you feel most comfortable with. There are no brush police, okay? Nobody's gonna come get you if you decide to use a different brush, okay? If you guys have paint at home and you think, hey, I'd like to use this color instead of these colors, guys, please go for it, okay? One of the greatest gifts that God ever gave us was the ability to create. It's actually your birthright, okay? So I encourage you, please, please, please get as creative as possible, okay? All right, so I'm now wiping off my brush. Now I'm wiping it off into my paint rag. You guys go ahead and wipe off your brushes into your napkin, and then go ahead and rinse it off in your water. Okay. You guys should have a cup of water to rinse your brushes. That was not provided in the kit. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to our yellow color. Okay, we're gonna go right here to our yellow, and we're gonna go ahead and fill in right beside this orange that we just painted in. Okay, guys, also, another little tip, I probably should have said this from the beginning, so I'm very, very sorry. But try not to pour out all your paints. In case for any reason you have to get up and then tend to something and then you want to come back. Again, acrylic paint tends to dry rather quickly, so if you pour out just a bit at a time, you can always come back to your paint and have fresh moving paint, okay? Also make sure that you're painting in right above her shoulder, her left shoulder. You want to get this filled in with yellow as well. Now again, guys, if you go over the design, so like for instance, I am covering a bit of her hair. You can also switch over to your smallest brush to get in those tiny crevices. Okay, but it's not a huge deal, guys, if you cover the design, because a couple of things, you'll be able to, the main thing is you'll still be able to see the design through the paint. Also, I'll just help you guys get back any shapes that you may guys. I got you. Okay. Remember, guys, this is fun art, not fine art. Okay, we're supposed to be painting, eating, and chilling. I'm going to turn my canvas over. Guys, feel free to move your canvas around, okay, for better angles. And at the very top, I'm going to paint this in yellow. Okay, guys, I'm working on a panel, so I don't have the edges. However, what you can do is you can edge your canvas. So, just pull up the canvas here real quick. So right around the edges, you can paint all around the edges. You can do it one color, so like you can just do the solid orange, you can do the solid yellow, the solid cream, or you can, what's the word that I'm looking for? I can't find the word that I'm looking for, but you can kind of do like, so we're gonna edge, you can edge the canvas all the way around in one solid color, orange, the yellow, or the green color, or you can do it every other color, so like orange, yellow, cream, orange, yellow, cream, orange, yellow, cream, like that, okay? Or any of the other fun colors that we have available in the kit. You can use that to edge your canvas for a more cleaner look, a more finished look. If you want to tape your edges, you can do that as well. If you just want the clean white edge, that is also fine. Alright guys, so we got that painted in. Let's go ahead and clean our brush off. Wiping it off into our napkin before we dip it in the water, just to get as much paint off as possible. Make sure I clean it very well. Okay, now while I have my canvas turned upside down, I'm just going to go ahead and work on this section. So now we're going into our cream. Okay, and I am painting in this section right here. And again, guys, if you need to use a smaller brush. Like for instance, I need a smaller brush because I have to get where her thumb is, between the thumb and the glass. Let me bring this up a little closer to you guys. So right here, there's a little bit of paint in there. So I'm using a smaller brush to get in there. And while I have some paint on my smaller brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this area over here. So more or less, I'm just going to go ahead and fill in this section right here with my smaller brush. That way I'm not thinking too hard about getting the paint on the canvas. This pretty much the easiest way to do it. And again, I mean, if you want to use your larger brush and you don't care about going over the design, that's perfectly fine as well, okay? Because especially with this this lighter color, you'll definitely be able to see the design through. Our next step is we're gonna go ahead and we're going to fill in her skin tone, okay? Now, I have a couple of things to show you right quick concerning skin tone, okay? So, some of you may have got a more chocolate color. Some of you may have gotten a more peach-like color, and like a medium brown. So what you can do is you can play around with your brown, white, black, and your yellow. Okay, and you can create. I would start with just a little bit of paint, just a little bit. So let's say, for instance, you're more chocolate, right? You're more of a darker chocolate. You take a little bit of that brown color, a little bit of black, and you mix that in. And now you have a deeper chocolate color. Okay? And take a little bit of your yellow. You can mix that in as well. And get like a different shade. So there's a lot of things you can do. If you're more on, let's see, this is a peach. If you're on the more peach side of things, right? Now, guys, you can also just straight use the color that came with your kit. You can just straight up just use that. That's perfectly fine as well. Okay, so let's say you're more on the peach side, but maybe not so peach, right? So you take a little bit of that peach, a little bit of black, a little bit of black, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white. Maybe this one white. And now you have more of an olive tone. Okay, you can put a little bit more peach in there. But guys, the point is to play with the color until you get something that best represents you. Okay, yeah, I like this one better. Like that. Now let's say you're a lighter brown color, right? You take your brown, a little bit of white, and you go ahead and mix that up until you get the brown that best represents you, right? Maybe a little bit of yellow. You can also use a little bit of orange, because remember again, brown is, so let's see what that looks like with a little bit of orange. A little bit of that orange color. Take a little bit of that orange. Okay. So we got a couple of different skin tones going here. Okay. And again, guys, you don't have to get too crazy with it. You can use the color that is already supplied for you in the kit. Okay? Because I do have this kit available in 3 different color options. So you have a darker tone, a medium tone, and then your lighter tone. Okay? But this is just to show you that you guys can play around with your colors. Okay? So, for me, I'm a beautiful brown, but I'm more on, not super light, but I'm on the lighter side of brown. So I'm gonna use a brown that best represents me, as close as possible. Now guys, you can, so for this step, we're gonna do 2 coats, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay the first coat, and then we're gonna come back after a few other steps, and we're gonna lay the second coat. Okay, the same thing with the hair. So we're gonna do the skin tone, and then we're gonna jump to the hair. And with the hair, I think I'm going to include 3 different colors. That way you guys can, so basically black, yellow, and red. And you guys can play with the color mixing as well there. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm gonna use my medium brush for this. Chest area painted in. If you guys feel more comfortable using your smallest brush, that's perfectly fine as well. Right now, what we're doing is just getting color on to the canvas. So I don't want you to spend too much time step here, because we are going to go back over it. Okay. Arms folded. I know I didn't finish my neck, but that's just because I jump around sometimes when I'm painting in real life, and I know that's probably not the best thing to do for a tutorial. I just had to get her on the lips. It was screaming, "Get me covered, get me covered." Okay, so I'm putting back to her neck. Okay, so we got that all filled in. I'm gonna go ahead and do her other arm. probably, oh, let's see. You can switch your brush for this part. I think I'm gonna switch my brush. Just want to get all the paint off of this one. Yeah, I'm gonna switch my brush over. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, don't rinse this brush just yet, but I am gonna switch over to my smaller brush. Get some more on this. Okay, so I got that part done. While I still have paint on this brush, I'm just gonna paint around her mouth. And then I'm gonna go back to my brush. So I'm back using my medium brush and I'm just filling in her face now. And again, guys, don't worry about any splotchiness or any streaks because we are going to go back over it. Oh, I got some paint in her lip. That's okay. Alright, family. So her face is now covered, as well as her arms and her hands. Okay. Right. So her face and hands are now covered in your desired skin tone. Okay. So now we're gonna jump over to her hair. Okay, so again, guys, you can get creative here. You can use just one color, two colors, maybe give her some highlights. It's all up to you. Well, actually, you don't want to do the highlights yet. You do just want to paint in one solid color at this point. Okay, so I am going to use black. Okay, I'm still working with my medium-sized brush. fine. Once this is dried and it's, you know, streaky and splotchy looking, you can go over it. This part, I don't suggest covering it. Go ahead and just move to a smaller brush, to your smallest brush, to get those inner details. But since I'm still using my medium brush, I'm just going to fill in this portion down here. I'm just getting this part filled in. Fill all this in with your hair color. I'm gonna actually flip this around. Sorry, family, I got my family moving around. Okay, so just grab this rubber. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna switch over my brush now. I'm gonna switch over to my smaller brush. I'm gonna wipe this one off. Rinse off some more brush. And all those little spots that we weren't able to get with the larger brush, we're just gonna Guys, what you can also do if like you're like artistically inclined, or even if you're not, like, you know, it's fine too. If you want to just paint over the whole headband and then add like your own hair accessory, that's an option too. Okay, so her hair is now painted in. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and rinse our brush off. Make sure you wipe it off first, okay guys? Wipe it off first and then... Now we're gonna go for our green color. We're now going to fill in her earrings. Okay. So go ahead and fill in. Oh no, I just spilled some green in her face. Oh goodness, that's okay. I'm gonna leave it and let it dry. Also guys, if you find that your paint isn't drying quickly enough and you have access to a blow dryer or a heat gun, go ahead and use your blow dryer to go ahead and, you know, quicken the speed up the drying process. Okay, then we're also gonna come up here to the leaves on her headband, and we're gonna fill those in as well. Good job, guys. Actually, while we still have that green on our brush, let's go ahead and add some of that green to our umbrella. So we're basically doing every other section. So okay. And if you want, you can definitely go back over the green. Oh, it feels a little splotchy. I'm just gonna go over it. Okay. So that portion is done. Good job, guys. And we're gonna go ahead and wipe off our brushes. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for our pink. We're going for our pink, getting a little white on our palette. So we're gonna go ahead and mix our, I'm gonna use my medium brush. You can also use your smaller brush. Okay, so I'm taking some of that pink and mixing it with the white. Just like that. And now we're painting in her drink. Go ahead and get her drink painted in. Just painting it down to this curve right here. You can also now go ahead and, um, you know what? Let's go ahead and paint in these flowers up top. Go ahead and switch over to your smallest brush. And with that same light pink mixture, we're gonna fill in our leaves up here. And you're gonna, our petals, you're gonna fill in the whole flower. Okay, so we got that. Go ahead and wipe off your brush right quick. Rinse it off. And then we're just gonna go straight for the pink. Okay, we're gonna paint in her lips. Straw, the very top half of the straw, the portion that is sticking out of the glass. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and paint in her headband. I'm flipping my canvas over. It's just easier for me that way. Okay, and I am filling in her headband. Family, just give me one quick second. One of my little people need me. Just 1 second. Alright, family. So, yes, so we're finishing painting in her headband. And remember, any spots that are coming out maybe a bit splotchy or what's the word I'm looking for? Streaky, you can always go ahead and hit it with a blow dryer and then go right back over it. Or you can just allow it to dry and then go back over it. just gonna go ahead and mix a little white, like basically that same light pink color that we made. But maybe just a little darker than the actual drink. So you want it darker than the drink, but lighter than the top of the straw. Actually, what we should have did, or what we can, I mean, honestly, the pink that you have on your brush, you can go ahead and paint in the rest of the segments of the umbrella, or you can wipe off your brush and then go ahead and use the pink that's at the top of your straw. Okay, I wiped off my brush. I didn't rinse it. I just wiped it off, and I'm gonna use just a straight pink. I should have gave you guys this step before we did the bottom of the straw. I'm sorry, guys. But go ahead and fill in. Okay, so we got that done, guys. So now we're gonna go ahead and paint in her top. Okay, I'm using my medium brush. You can use whichever brush makes you feel the most comfortable. Okay, and we're gonna go for that light blue color. If you'd like, you can mix your pink and your blue to get like a purple color. You can paint her shirt in pink. That's completely up to you. Okay. But for this example, I'm going to use blue. I'm just getting this filled in. Now we're gonna take a little bit of our, I'm gonna switch my brush. I'm gonna go to my smallest brush. Okay. And I am going to mix a bit of that blue with white. Oh, I got some pink in there. Didn't see that. Okay, let's start over. And so basically what we're going to do is we're going to fill in our glass. So right at the bottom of your glass, fill that in. And again, guys, I'm using my smallest brush. And then right at the top, on both sides of your straw, we're going to fill that in as well. Okay. Alright guys, good job. Go ahead and rinse off your brush again. And we're going to go back into that orange color that we used to paint in our sun. Okay. We only need a little, because what we're going to do is we're going to fill in our orange slice. Okay. And so we're going to fill in the outer orange peel. Okay. And you're also going to fill in these segments on the inside. Okay, you can wipe off your brush, and that really light cream color, you're gonna go back into your orange and your orange slice, sorry guys, and you're just going to fill in around the inner segments of your orange. Okay, good job, family. Good job. Okay, so clean off your brush, guys. Now is we're going to take our largest brush. Actually, I mean, really, you can use either brush. I think I'm going to use my largest brush. And we're going to get our black going. Okay, we're going to get some black on our brush. And what we're going to do is we're going to outline our sunburst as well as the sun itself. Of the sun. Okay. So what you do is you kind of get your paint on your brush and you get it as flat as possible. So you want to go back and forth, get it as thin as possible. You see that? Can you see that? Okay. if you have a Sharpie, you can also use your Sharpie. Just like that. That's okay, and then I can always come back. So let me just kind of show you. I made that a little thicker than I intended to right there. That's okay, guys. That's okay. Fun art, not fine art. Okay, and then so we're gonna make a couple of fun little lines within our sunburst. So just gonna go. Make sure this is centered. I don't want you guys to be able to see everything. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're just gonna. There. Okay. And we'll do a couple, maybe, here. You can do it on the opposite side. I just happen to have gotten those over there, so I just did it like that. You can also do some here. And then so what you can do, you can use the, hold on, before we jump ahead, I want to create some in here. I'm just curving it. Again, guys, you can use your liner brush. Okay, use the brush that feels the most comfortable to use. Okay, so you can either use your liner. If you're already using your liner, go ahead and use it. You can also use the back of your larger brush if you're using a larger brush. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the back of my brush since I'm already using it, and I'm just gonna dip it in my black paint. Okay. I'm just gonna create a few fun dots in between the lines that we just created. So. Them, you can make some bigger than the other. brushes. Okay, and so now we're gonna go back to our skin color. We're going to go over it. We go right back over. Let me paint this arm. Oh no, for some reason. I'm gonna go ahead and paint in her face, and then I'm gonna go over to her hand. Since I'm gonna switch over my brush. So if you're painting her in a darker skin tone, it may be a little harder to see her nose and this green that I got on there. Let's see if I can back up and you can wait to line her lips since we're going to go to the smaller brush. Okay, so we're switching over. I'm wiping off my medium brush, rinsing it, going over to my smallest brush, and right quick, I'm just going some of that lip covered up. That's okay. I'm gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna just come right back to it and paint it over with that pink color. So again, guys, no big deal. If you make a mistake, you can definitely fix it. Okay. You can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. All right, guys to get super crazy with mixing skin tones. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna include 2 skin tone options. So like a deeper brown and a lighter brown. Like a deeper medium, a lighter medium, like that. Like give you guys options. Especially with us more melanated, you know, we obviously the whole world comes in different colors and shades. But the melanated community, we tend to, like, I have 6 sisters, and we are all different shades of brown. So that's just how it happens. So I think that's what I may do. You'll probably hear like a little insert at the beginning. I'm gonna make sure to mention that, put a note somewhere in the beginning of this video. That way it's not the end of the video that you're hearing this, okay? Well, that you're just hearing it, okay? Alright, awesome, family. So, yep, go ahead and get that filled in. You can also go ahead and start to you can paint in her hair. If you find that it's like splotchy any places, go ahead and cover back her hair. There's just a few spots for me. I don't have too many. I'm happy with that. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is sticking with our black, using our liner brush, we're gonna start outlining. We're gonna start outlining her cup, her drink. Okay, so you're gonna outline everything that is black. So we're gonna outline her straw. Again, guys, if you have a Sharpie, feel free to use it. Or if you have paint pens, you can definitely use a paint pen. Change my brush. I'm gonna change it to the one that you guys are working with. For some reason, the bristles on this brush is giving me a bit of trouble. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush instead. That's what this is. ahead and we're gonna fill in her eyes. Okay. So again, you should be able to still see it through the paint. If you're having trouble, we're just making a little dash right here, another one right here, and just some fun eyelashes. Just like that. And then for her nose, we're making like C shapes, C's and commas. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and also outline her neck. Or her head in general. I'm gonna put my camera back down. I'm gonna outline her body. Okay, and guys, just bear with me 1 second, okay? Okay, and make sure you go ahead and outline her top as well. parts of the flower that don't meet the black, if that makes sense. I mean, it really doesn't matter, to be honest. Wiping off our brush, our liner brush, and we're going to rinse it really well. Okay, because we're going into white next. So we want this as clean as possible. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add some fun. Add some fun stuff, some fun highlights, some fun things. I'm gonna I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's because I see it and it's kind of driving me crazy. Remember, guys, you can always cover mistakes. Just let the paint dry and go back in. Okay, so we're going for our white now, and we're getting that on to our smallest brush, and we're gonna add some fun highlights to her skin, to her hair. So we're gonna start in her hair, and we're just gonna follow the shape of her hair. Okay, so like right up here. Just gonna add okay, just like that. We'll come down here and add a little M shape right here. Okay, probably just gonna add some right here. Okay, then I'm gonna come here. Okay, and guys, remember you also have your printed picture, so you can definitely follow the printed picture to see where all the lines are placed. Okay, and then so I'm going to come. Let's see, I'm gonna come in here. Gonna go in for her earrings, and I'm just gonna add a line like that. Okay, and then one here at the bottom of this one, and then let's see, maybe I'll add like another. Maybe I wanna. Oh, you know what I want to do? Actually, I'm sorry, guys. I kind of wanna make a triangular shape of this, so and then just kind of connect it like that. That way you can see how that swoop is going out right there. Okay, so then we're gonna go to her skin, and right here at the neck, we're just gonna follow the curve of her neck, just like that. We're gonna follow the curve of her arm. Just like that. And again, guys, if you have paint markers available to you at home, you can definitely do this with your paint marker. I'm just going to bring this line down. I really want it to pop. Then I'm going to add another highlight line right here on this arm. Okay, I'm going to add right above her eyelashes to kind of give it almost like an eyeliner highlight effect. And I'm gonna do it right next to her eyelashes like that. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay. I'm gonna go to the sun. I'm gonna do one of those just like that. Okay. And then I'm gonna come right in the orange slice. I'm gonna add some white in the segments. Okay. And then we're gonna go to her drink and we're just gonna add a white line right underneath. A white line beside. Okay, and then up here in her flowers, we're going to follow the shape of the flower, and we're just going to add a white line in there. You may still see your black line, so go ahead and just kind of follow that black line. Just like that. You see that? Okay. I think also in her headband, I'm gonna add a white line there. Right in her headband here. Again, just following the shape of the headband. Okay. And what I'm gonna do, you know what? I want to add a couple of more. Yeah, I'm gonna add another white line here, right beside her finger. Here. Maybe one right there like that. Okay. And right in her hand, along her thumb, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna highlight it. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna fix some of my lines. Guys, take the time now. Go ahead and fix any lines, add any lines, and I think I like that. And then so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go into my blue. I'm not even going to rinse my brush. I'm just going to go into my blue, and I'm just going to add some fun blue lines. So like right underneath this one, underneath this white line, I'm going to add a blue. Right here, I'm going to add some blue there. I'm gonna add some blue there. Maybe some here. Maybe some there. And then we're gonna go back to our cup and we're gonna also add some blue. And I'm just gonna put this right in between. Just like that. Can you guys see that? I put my blue right in between the white and the black. Okay. Okay. And right here in the cup, I'm just gonna add some blue right there. Maybe a little bit here at the bottom, just to make it pop. Okay, and guys, we are done. We are done, family. You guys did such a great job. I am so super proud of you. Okay. I would love to see what you guys have created. So please, please, please take a picture, send it over to, well, you can send it over to our email at paint.eat.chill@gmail.com, or you can go ahead and tag us on both Facebook and Instagram at Paint.Eat.Chill, and let us see what you guys have created. I would love, love, love to see if you made any changes. If you didn't make any changes, how, I just want to see what you guys did. I would love, love, love to see that. So friends, family, we are done. Again, I am so proud of you. Oh, actually, real quick, before we jump off, because if you didn't do black hair, I know you may have a picture. I just want to let you know. So like, let's say you did blonde hair, or if you did like the reddish color hair, you can still use the white highlights and the blue highlights, but just to kind of outline your hair with black. Okay, that way it pops. It just pops better for you. Okay, but of course you'll have your picture. You'll have a picture to compare it to. That way it'll help guide you through your painting. But oh no, guys, I forgot something. Oh my goodness. You guys probably didn't forget it, but I certainly did. I did not outline my umbrella here. And if you guys forgot, now is the perfect opportunity really well, and I'm just gonna highlight the inner circular part of my umbrella. I'm just gonna highlight it with some white, just like that. Now we're done, guys. Family, we are done. Again, guys, thank you so much. I truly appreciate your purchase. Thank you so much for supporting my business. It is greatly appreciated, and I just want to let you guys know that I love you. Jesus loves you, and until next time, family, have a good night and deuces.